with Arina Sabalenka's win against Rakhimova. Nothing much to report from this
It was a
for
good one.
Sabalenka. It was a very routine performance, and she played extremely well. She took apart Rakhimova, especially on her return. Rakhimova won, she was under 40% serve win points, and Sabalenka, demolished her in just over 1 hour, and not really much to add to that performance. She looks in fine form to like she said in her pre-tournament press conference, take this title, Carl.
Yeah, you can just see from that match specifically, she is literally going in there and thinking, okay, well, I've just won that first match. Send a message to all of my opponents in in the whole tournament of the female game, just to show that I'm the first match of the day. I'm on the centre court basically. I'm the Philippe Chatrier court. I'm there. I'm ready, and yeah, I've taken the first one with an easy win. So yeah, I think this really throws a lot of confidence in Sabalenka's way and puts a lot of pressure on the other players to get to that level, and yeah, to kind of focus on trying to beat Sabalenka, because that is everyone's main target right now, and she loves it.
Yeah, she looks good. She's got she's straight into the second round. She's got enough time to prepare for that, and physically she looks brilliant on court, and ready to take this title, like she said. Someone else that looked very good on day one, Carl, a slightly tough first round opponent we thought for Zheng Yuan against Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova, someone that's always played well in Grand Slams. She beat her 6-4, 6-3 very comfortably. Zheng's coming back here. She hasn't lost a match here in a while. Like, she won the Olympics here. She took that gold medal. That's some very happy, good times for her on court. And look,
Yes.
she looked brilliant against Pavlyuchenkova, and it kind of felt a bit like, okay, I'm back in my house. I've won the gold medal here, and let's pick up where we left off. And she looks in very good form. Does Zheng, Carl?
No, yeah, she does.
It
She
was a
looks
great
very
great
good.
match.
Yeah, it was. I was watching a little bit of that first set, and I think Pavlyuchenko wasn't even playing too bad, but I think Jen had really stepped up her game. I think after that tournament in Rome, she thought back on some ideas and thoughts when she lost to Goff, and yeah, she changed a little bit, a few things. I think she was way more aggressive starting off. She was moving into the court exceptionally well, getting into the boxes, coming into the net, volleying, finishing. The serves were not even that bad, I think, and yeah, I think this first match has put her off to a great start, and yeah, I can't wait to see what she has next in her second round, because yeah, that was a very good match from both players really, but definitely from Zhang.
Yeah, she's got Emiliano Rango in second round. She feels like the heavy favourite going into the match. Orango, of course, got the win over Alexandra Ayala yesterday. That was a good win for her. On Suzanne Lenglen is where we started the day's play, with Alina Svitolina taking the win against Zeynep Somnes from Turkey. A very one-sided and solid performance from Alina Svitolina. Look,
Yeah.
Somnes hits the ball well, and she's a good opponent, but she just couldn't hurt Svitolina. And Svitolina, kind of just took Zeynep Somnes apart. It was a brilliant routine performance from her.
No, yeah, another easy good win. She put in the effort, she put in the work, and yeah, she got the reward from it. So yeah, a good 6-1, 6-1 defeat from Svitolina, and that puts her in a good position as well, being that 13th seed. I think she's got some good matches ahead, and some tough ones, but everyone has. So yeah, I think she just needs to push through and see what happens.
Yeah, she feels like one of the most informed players
Yes.
here at Roland Garros for going into the tournament. And look, she started her tournament off the perfect way. In an hour and 12 minutes, a good start to the event for her. That was then followed by two men's matches, which we'll come on to talk about in part two. But then we had Jasmine Paolini against Yuan, probably the match from the women's side that had the most jeopardy for a big name. She was the fourth seed here. It was Jasmine Paolini. She won that first set very comfortably, 6-1. She looked comfortable in the second set, and then suddenly Yuan started playing some extraordinary tennis. She took that second set 6-4, and then Paolini went up a break early in the third set. Then Yuan broke her back, and then went up a break herself, and suddenly Paolini looked in an upward battle, against Yuan Yui, someone that was playing extraordinarily well. And then 6-3 it was to Paolini in that final set. Carl, she was in trouble in this match, in serious trouble, and she did very well to take it away from her very someone that was playing some inspired tennis down the other side of the net, Carl, in an hour and 40 minutes. A good win for Paolini. She came through a tough test, and yeah, going into round two, she's got a good battle under her belt, and hopefully she's ready and raring to go.
Yeah, I think this shows that Paolini's an even better player, and it shows that because she
Mm.
played against someone who's definitely the underdog. Paolini is the one expected to win, but her opponent did really level up her game and play, a lot better than she did in that obviously in that first set where Paolini won 6-1. Juan then obviously took that 6-4, and then she raised her level so much. But then it's great to see how Paolini can bring it back, neutralize her opponent, which is a great way to put it. And yeah, just finish that third set in a very professional manner. And I think that moves her in the right direction to take her next few matches, and to go far in this tournament, because even though you've got a tough first round, we see a lot of players on the men's and women's side where they either lose that first round, or they have a very very tight match, 7-6 or something in that final set. But it's great to see Paolini taking that break in the third and just going with it, staying calm, collected, which I think is a great attribute to have, and yeah, fits her perfectly. So yeah, Paolini on to round two.
Yeah, she's got either Maya Joint or Aya Tomjanovic in the second round. She feels in some good form, and she feels the heavy favourite going into that match, and she feels a solid favourite for the whole title here in Roland Garros. With the form she's coming in, winning Rome, and yeah, other matches on the women's side on court. Simone Mathieu was with there was a match won for Diana Schneider. She beat Soboleeva 7-6, 6-2. She rolled her ankle there, but still managed to come through it. There might be a bit of an injury concern in her second round match. Another match on court. Simone Mathieu was Donna Vekic's win 6-1 in the third over Anna Blinkova. And then we had Anisimova getting the win over Stojakovic after a 6-3, 4-1 retirement. And then a match that Carl, I think we should probably touch upon is Sara Bezelik's win over Marta Kostyuk. Sara Bezelik, obviously the qualifier from the Czech Republic, so another player to come, another woman to come from the Czech Republic, with someone that's a country that's produced so many top players. Yeah, Carl, she's a young
Yes.
Czech player, and she played extraordinarily well to beat Marta Kostyuk, who's someone going in with some extraordinary form. She's played some brilliant tennis all year, and Bezelik coming off a brilliant qualifying run here, and she's a young player that I think we probably should get a bit excited about, Carl.
Yeah, I think we should probably get a bit behind her, definitely. But we didn't really expect this result to happen. There are so many matches that you never know what's going to happen. A qualifier can be a seed, a wild card can be an unseeded. There's so many things that can happen, and we've seen it before many times. That we'll talk about just a little bit later about some other qualifiers that we had. But yeah, we didn't. I don't think any of us picked Bezelik to win this match, or put her in our team. So I think that it's a great win from Bezelik, winning that 6-3, 6-1. So yeah, really really did take Marta Kostyuk down in that match. I think that her level was really great, and to see a young Czech player coming through again just helps the sport even more, and helps the variety of people's nationalities, and it makes it more open for anything to happen in this tournament. So yeah, now that a qualifier's gone through, it puts a little bit of pressure on the next opponent, because she's still an underdog. I think just winning one match, you could be called a one-trick pony. I think that there's so many other matches that you got to get through, and tough battles that you got to get through. So yeah, this is still the beginning for Bezelik, but yeah, we'll see what she can do in that second round.
Yeah, she came through qualifying, as I said, beating number one seed Starbad Stava in the last round at qualies 11-4. She also beat Shibahara 7-6 in the third set as well. So she's had a brilliant run in qualifying. She's 19 years of age, and yeah, she's someone to watch out for the rest of Roland Garros. A brilliant win yesterday over Marta Kostyuk. Another match I think we should probably touch upon is Eva Lees. She got a win over Peyton Stern 6-love, 6-3 over on court 6. Carl, this was unexpected to say the least. Like, Peyton Stearns coming in off three third set tiebreak wins over Naomi Osaka, Helena Svitolina, and Madison Keys in Rome. She felt like a favourite to go deep in this tournament. I think in our preview pod we predicted her to have a bit of a run, and she's suddenly been stopped by someone that's played inspired tennis in the past few Grand Slams. Eva Lee, she went deep in Australia as a wild card, and she played some exceptional tennis to beat Peyton Stearns. Look, Peyton Stearns was slightly off her game, but still, nevertheless, that was a great win for the German.
No, yeah, definitely. To beat a seed again, being an unseeded is definitely a tasked up hold, and this is an uphill battle from the very beginning. I think that now she's you know, Ivelisse is 59 in the world right now, putting that up to a big standpoint, and we haven't even seen what the points she'll get from this tournament will be. But no, definitely she's done extremely well to beat her opponent in a very good way, honestly. And on the clay, it's always going to be tough. She's played on court six. It's not really the biggest or best audience or anything there, but yeah, she was first match on early morning times. It can be tough, getting there early and practicing, and you're obviously there from a long time before, preparing for this match, and yeah, I think she just put in the right work and did a good match. But to win that 6-love 6-3 is astonishing, really, from the German, and I think it sets our sights on her, definitely. So we'll be watching out for
Yeah,
the German Lise.
yeah, an exciting name. Her opponent is the 18-year-old Canadian with Congolese descent, qualifier, 18-year-old Victoria Mboku, someone that we highlighted in our preview pod as someone to look out for. She beat Lulu Sun today on court 9 in an hour and a half, a match that I think we should probably touch upon because she was brilliant in this match, Carl.
Oh
She
yeah.
was, she took Sun apart, and she plays some extraordinary tennis, and she feels like someone that will be in Roland Garros, and someone that will be in our sport for a while, because she feels like a very exciting, fun name out there. She's a qualifier from Canada, and yeah, she took apart Lulu Sun. She's got Ivelisse in the second round. That should be a very good match, Ivelisse against Victoria Mboku, an exciting match. We haven't seen much of Mboku before, and yeah, she's a brilliant tennis player and an exciting one as well.
Yeah, for her to just be 18 years old, Hitomi Boku has done an extremely, good thing to be able to get to this stage initially, and yeah, it's tough to get to this level at such a young age as well, and yeah, she's beaten Lulu Sun in the best way possible. I think it was obviously a tight second set, 7-6, 7-4 in that tie break, but you can't take away her level, and I thought her playing on the clay and this first match, we'd all wanted her to win. We both picked her for our fantasy, a team. So yeah, she did us proud, honestly. She got us those points, and no, I think that it's put her on a great standpoint for our next match against Liz, who's also in a very good form, beating her, being
Yeah,
an informed Peyton Stern. So yeah, this two matches will be a tough test for Mboku, but I think it gives her confidence that she's not playing a seed. It gives her a lot of confidence that she's now playing an unseeded, and going into this match, she's probably gonna be the underdog still, but I definitely think that she's gonna put up a very good battle, and I hope that she can take the win in this one again.
yeah, that's the headlines from the women's side of things. Just another result, just to make you aware of, was Petra Kvitova's loss to Golubich 6-3, love 6 4-6, and one that I'd like to point out just purely from our fantasy point of view, Carl, your wildcard pick, Rakatamanga Rajawana. She lost to Romero Gomez 7-6 6-2. That's it for part one.